Okay. Trying to hear what they're talking about. Apparently they had activity. Standing here makes me nauseated. Yep.
David, come here, quick.
All right, up we go. We're called to action.
The four are back. The four horsemen are back. What people were commenting, the four horsemen back. The group of four back. The OG four are back. Everybody of the last video was excited to see Toby back. This is the first time we're all four back on camera in over 2 years. We had the pandemic that stopped us for a whole year. And then Toby had switched over and done his business, got that going and everything now. God's blessed him with a great business. He's able to get back out with us. And that's all I got to say. I'm just happy we're all four here and everybody's great, healthy, and good to go.
Yeah. Amen to that. Toby, you're next. What you got? We'll go down the line.
Just glad to be back. I mean, I missed y'all, and like I said last week, it's just like coming home. And
Right. So
I appreciate y'all having me back.
So y'all gotta help me remember. Y'all gotta help remember how this goes. This is the four horsemen. This is Ole and Iron Anderson.
Yeah.
And then
I'm Ric Flair.
I was gonna call you Ric Flair. Woo! Thanks, you boy.
Yeah.
And who was the other one?
Styling, profiling.
I can't remember.
Arn Anderson.
Ole and Iron Anderson.
It was their agent.
Oh,
what was his name?
yeah, with Moth Joe Man and them. Or
I
who?
can't remember how it goes, but I just remember the four
Tully.
horsemen.
Tully Blanchard.
Tully
Yeah,
Blanchard.
yeah.
Tully Blanchard.
Yeah.
You're Tully Blanchard.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So the four horsemen's definitely gonna have some fun.
Absolutely. So real quick, no, you haven't clicked on an old video. This is a brand new video. The four men are back in action. We're so blessed and happy to all be here, all be healthy and alive, and be able just to have the fellowship out here and go investigate Sasquatch and bring it to you, most importantly. So Taylor and I got to show Toby the other side of the river, and now tonight, this is his first time back. And how long has it been, Toby?
Oh gosh, 3 years, 2.5.
It doesn't feel like that
Almost
long, but it
4.
is. Yeah,
Okay.
it's been that long.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
What up?
Waiting. Full team tonight. The squad's back, baby.
I like it because Toby he hears stuff that we don't hear a lot of times. Like, his hearing is really good, and whenever he points it out, it's like, dang, you can really hear this. And like the other day on the other side of the property, whenever we made the surprise video for everyone, it just brought back really good memories of everything. Like, he hears stuff that we don't hear, we hear stuff that he don't hear, and a fourth person really adds that to it.
It did, yeah.
Because you can actually split off now into, not really splitting off, but a group of two, about 100 yards behind the other group of two, and no one's ever alone anymore. And I love that about the four of us back together.
Last week's hunt, y'all, as Rex told y'all what they found. So Rex called me and wanted to know if we'd put any rocks on the golf cart, and I said no. He said they got on the golf cart we were using, it was rattling, and there was rocks, big rocks, river rocks that were placed in the golf cart where we were having our adventure down there with all the activity. And I told Rex it's not the first time that we've left the cart, come back and find rocks on there. Because remember, we found it on the seat that night. So anyhow, I just wanted to point that out because that was some new information to me, and I was thrilled when he said it because it just gives more validity to what we had last Friday.
Toby, you heard anything yet?
Just when we were talking,
Okay.
you could hear a couple of hollers. What I would think, really, till everything settles down, you get into where you can hear what's down here, because I've still got the radio playing in my ear, even though it's not, just from coming up here. But it's good echoes down here.
Tate,
What's up?
so you know how he was talking about the rocks, right? Being
One's
placed
just
on the golf
placed
cart?
on the golf cart, yeah.
You didn't throw this clip in on
Where it
last
hit the
week's-
golf cart, the rock hit
Was
the
it
golf
hitting
cart.
the golf cart, or was it getting placed onto the golf cart?
That's a good point. We just heard the bang, the thud,
Yeah.
and we just assumed that it hit the golf cart. We didn't really look that much for any rocks that looked out of place on the trail around the golf cart itself. So that's food for thought. My question is, what kind of rock and how many rocks were there that were placed on the golf cart? Because we only heard one. Did you hear more than that?
Nope, just the one.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta ask y'all something. The property is that the other side of the property is just correctly right over there, correct?
Yes.
How come whenever we're on that side, we can never hear the what sounds like dog barking, but it always sounds like it's coming from right there where we're at? Because the sound never travels up to here. You know what I'm saying? Like normally, whenever we used to give calls down there, you can never hear it up here because of all the blocking. It's just wild. It's something to think
If
about.
you keep walking straight that way, you run into about an 80 to 100 foot cliff that goes down to the Henry River, and then of course over there. So anything that you hear on this side is coming up from higher on the mountain on that side. It's not in the bottom part, because that's the only way it can travel across where we can hear it. It's kind of like when we were at the festival in Tennessee. We couldn't hear the band playing because they were in the hole, but everybody that was up on the hills could hear everything.
Yeah.
But there was a hill between us and them. You couldn't hear nothing. So anything below, we have a hard time hearing. Anything above is what's traveling across. What's that?
I heard it.
It's coming that direction too. That kind of sounded like it. But it used to be when we walk up the hill, you could walk like 20 feet behind somebody and hear something totally different the way the hill changed as it come up.
You can talk about it on camera now, by the way. People know about it now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I was telling him when I stepped off the cart, when you walk by, right behind you, there's a green spot. But I was asking him, it used to get the bigger, like a flash. This was about that big and just like a pinpoint. Solid, not a, it was like more of a laser look, but it was right in here. If I'm not mistaken, is this not close to the gifting rock?
It is. I think.
And this is where we used to get a lot of calls, a lot of things.
Yeah.
If I remember these trees right here, it's where we used to throw stuff.
And it come right back.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we're right below the gifting site. This is where usually all the action happens. From my experience, anyways.
It felt like it, but it's like I said,
Yeah.
it's been a minute.
It's been a
since
while.
I've been-
Yeah, I understand completely.
When Taylor was down here, I had sparkles.
Okay.
And we've, in this right over in here, we've had flashes, 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 and flashes. I mean, it's the most we've had that I can see, have seen in a while. Now, one thing that I'm trying to debunk is if it is lightning bugs. Seen not one lightning bug, not one whatsoever.
Video that, David. Video that real quick.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay. That's how a normal plane flies over these trees.
And the flashing, you see the
The
flashes
thing
on
that
it?
flew over us was just skimming the top of these trees.
Yeah. That one's actually still low for standard.
Yeah.
The band.
What we saw was skimming the trees, correct?
It couldn't have been 100 foot above the trees. I mean, but it was gargantuan.
Yeah, but it just covered.
It
Just knocked the moon.
it
right
would have
out.
made an Airbus look like a toy plane. Okay.
So, the flashing lights you saw, is it like the phenomenon we all know about and experience, or was
Yes.
it orbs?
Well, now I'm not going to say orbs because they were not orbs. This is more of a blue-green look to me, and orbs are more
intense.
bright yellow, oranges, if you will. So I don't know how to describe it. All I can say is we've seen twinkles.
You smell that? We haven't had a smell in a long time.
So I'm gonna cut my recorder back on.
Twinkle.
Twinkle,
Now we're
twinkle,
smelling.
little star.
It's just a hint.
Because I smell their perfume, but it's kind of filtered in behind it. Kind of a,
You got perfume?
I think.
I smell French fries.
Oh, I ate some French fries.
That's all I smell.
I say, well, I ate some French fries.
That's all I smell is French fries.
good.
Shug, when's the last time you've been out here?
Probably a good year.
No.
No, the last time I was here is whenever I got sick.
Okay.
And that night it was all of us, Hillary and Kaylin, because they went with me.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been a while.
Well, I was.
Gifting site's up here, right? Can I get you anything? David, what are you doing?
Let Toby grab that camera. Toby and I are gonna walk down here to where we had all the odd stuff with the spirit box that we can't use anymore.
What's that? Well, now, go ahead, David.
And I'm gonna go in here and explain to him what has happened, and then I'm gonna have the digital recorder going, and we're gonna see if it picks up anything. I'm gonna cut the flashlight on so we can see what we got going on. In here, Toby. Good Lord.
It's that leaf.
That leaf's got me right there.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it till you moved.
That's fine. That'll be the blooper reel right there, because that got me good. That scared the bejesus out of me. So, okay. Trying to hear what they're talking about. Apparently they had activity, and they're blaming it on each other.
Yeah.
So, now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, just me being here, I'm already nauseated. Driving by here makes me nauseous. Standing here makes me nauseated. Yep.
David, come here, quick.
All right, up we go. We're called to action.
It was like this big. Here, can I turn my light on? See if there's
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna do nothing with your light.
Well, let's get a bigger
It was
light
a
then.
bug.
No, I swear to God, it was a
I
rock.
heard it. Like, I heard it ding. But obviously
I didn't hear nothing.
I thought it hit.
What was
No,
that?
that was my
Close your
eye.
eye.
Like it hit right there.
Close your eye. Which one? Close the eye. It's not hit.
The one that's not hit.
Open the
Oh,
one
you
you got
got
hit with. How many fingers?
Blurry. Blind.
God almighty.
Blind.
Yeah, your eyes all watery and red.
We got a nap.
Which way did it come from? Your right?
It come from like
That's where you were seeing the spots,
Yeah.
and we was hearing,
Wait,
heard a
which
little
way?
movement back
We were
here.
seeing the lights back over in here.
So the rock would be
flicker.
over here. So it come in this
No
way or
one,
this
no
way?
one's ever got
Oh.
hit by a rock here.
what?
No one's ever got hit.
No, it's
Honest,
hit.
it come
It's
from
hit the.
up.
It wasn't a big ass, big rock.
No, it couldn't have.
It was. To me, I would say
Don't move nothing.
like
Just,
that size.
it was decent size.
Oh,
Okay, so let me
because it hit bone like that bone on the top of my nose,
Oh, it hit in between
like
right
right
here.
there, and then like your eye duct.
turn around and look at it.
It's watering.
It's watering pretty good. I mean, you can see it.
Was your eye closed or open when it hit?
Close.
Okay, no, good.
I don't see any
I got eye makeup on.
But there's no, you're not bleeding. I'm
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right, but I
Okay.
thought somebody was throwing a rock, trying to get.
Well, they're down
attention.
there, and then we're right here with you.
Yeah. Glad I got my safety
But see,
goggles
we didn't
on.
hear that.
What did you
when we were
feel?
standing here talking?
No. Where did you feel? Where'd it come from? Which
I
direction?
feel like it come from.
And so,
Up.
But you just did that second one too, right?
I threw two just
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
But now you said you think it came from this direction. What did
now.
y'all see that way?
Here.
Tate was
So we're
walking
seeing some of
over
the,
here.
like we
It
thought,
came
lightning
down.
bugs.
I think it came down
Little
from like this.
small
'cause, like, my
flashes.
eyes was closed, but all I could know was I felt it hit my nose.
You screamed out and scared the Jesus out of me.
No one's ever
Look at that
gotten hit by a
mushroom
rock.
over there.
And we've had some big ones thrown at us.
Yeah, I'm glad they haven't hit us.
Well, it's weird you didn't hear nothing
Right where
coming
you
through
just
the
picked up
trees.
that rock.
Mhm.
I've stared
I was
at it
standing
since
here.
I've been.
But it came from up.
Okay.
Talking to
Rocks been on
Tate,
it?
Yeah.
and then Tate was right here.
I wasn't even talking about that. I was just
There's
talking
an
about
opening
myself.
right here.
It's wild that the rock's on there, you know?
You know what I'm saying? There's openings all around us.
Look at that vicious spider right there. I was just trying to find something that looked like it was out of place. You know, a rock that looks like it doesn't belong.
Well, I can promise you it got hit. Could
Tell your story to camera one more time, Hillary.
So I was sitting here and something come from like this and we were talking and next thing I know, like I closed my eyes for just a second and it hit me right there, like my eye duct and the bridge of your nose. And I just think it had to have come from up because we didn't hear it.
So there's a big tree right there.
Okay, so I'm shining my
I
light
thought I
up here
heard
in
it
this
like
tree.
hit like metal afterwards. But I looked.
Well, I had my eyes.
What's crazy is, you know, the normal
Is this too small?
that you hear when the rock comes through the woods, you didn't hear none of that. It was like,
was
I
a
was
good
standing here,
size.
was just talking, and all of a sudden she's like, oh my God. I was like, what? And she said, I mean, you could hear something ding right here.
I heard y'all, but I thought, what in the world's going on? Me and Toby just stopped talking.
Freaking hurt. Like right now, I can look at you, but like there's a blurry spot right here on the bottom
Yeah.
in my vision.
It'll probably be blurry a little bit.
What?
Your eyes are watering.
Yeah,
pretty good right
it'll
now.
take a while to clear up, but you should be okay.
There's
At least,
no little cones on
If
that
not, you can
hemlock,
come
is
see me
it?
tomorrow.
Well,
yeah, you go see Paige.
I'm trying to find acorns, and I don't see any acorns hanging
Oh,
off
you
the
might
tree.
think an acorn dropped and hit her?
It ain't no acorn.
Well, Hill, I mean, there's no.
I might not have seen it, but I felt it.
At least your eye wasn't open.
But there's no big oak trees that are produced the big thumb-size acorns. I don't see any acorns. There's no acorns laying on the ground around us at all.
Well, this ain't the first time something's been thrown at a golf cart.
Oh, I know.
So,
Just a couple months ago when me and
What
David and
stinks is we're
Tate.
not on a dirt road.
right.
We're on a gravel road. with-
Thank you, Rex.
Help anything,
with
does
the,
it?
all, but the rock that was thrown, or the acorn, or whatever, shouldn't be the same type of rock as this.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
There's
trying
a
to
brown
look
one
for.
right there.
There's a few out of place brown ones.
I'm telling y'all, I heard like
But
when
this
she
one right
screamed out, I heard it.
But this
fall,
one looks like it's out of
hit
place.
metal.
Well, yeah, but somebody could have stepped on that.
I feel
There's
like
there's marks right here
nobody's listening.
where
The
people
golf
been
cart,
stepping.
golf cart could have got that. I mean,
I heard it hit metal after it hit her.
I just heard her screaming
Where,
bloody
which side
murder.
did you hear the metal hit?
Could
Like
it?
here or like back here.
So it comes this
It definitely sounded like this. It didn't sound like.
Let's hold that just a second.
Yeah.
No, I'll hold it back.
I'll hold it, yeah.
I want to get this.
we can recreate that.
No, you're not.
Look, the sound.
Hit her again, David.
No, that. There's a higher pitch.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop it on there.
Is
Yeah,
that
but
what it was
not,
like?
it wasn't loud.
So it's a smaller
So I
stone.
feel like it was
It
smaller.
was not.
Sorry, this
I mean, maybe not felt small when it hit you in the eyeball.
And there is no bugs flying around.
Toby coming in clutch with that bright light. Love it. I don't know, friends. I don't think we're gonna find it.
How about that one? Because it's kind of just sitting there.
That would have been way too big to hit you in the eyeball.
We've walked so much around this area. I mean, it's
It's contaminated now. I don't think we can find it.
It'll be hard. I mean, the only way we would know is if it looks conspicuously out of place.
That blows my mind. No one's ever got hit by a rock.
No.
Like, we've had close calls, but never actually hit.
We've been hit with like little pea-sized rocks, like a tension.
It'd normally be the back of the leg.
Right, back
Yeah.
of your back or something like that.